Imagine why diva carja, anish, son of Rishmuj Sus, Rivna Leighn de Seer before the holidays. We would gubber my house, and a shomri chach, can you look at tiha, types of houses? Do you remember chak skutcha, bungalow, chak shreiha, chak ferimia, gus marshinde? So now we're broadening it a wee bit to talk about Muchanter and Balya Newell to Daconia. So Bunnan Fubble, Carrig Vicillan, Cashlan Nua, Rinny Kigley, and so on. So Treoracha would be a big part of this if you're talking about your town, and or even somebody else's town or city if you're looking for directions, or somebody comes looking directions off you. Becorgaro Shivabald and a Treoracha a Horch. Michael, now on Kedrod. So let's have a look at some of the buildings. Can you see my pointer all right here? Laser pointer at school, laser pointer at home. So we stashed in Ardi. We looked at this in the PowerPoint I showed you before we finished. Bank, Bielin, Shoppa Adi, Ulwaragu, Shinalahij de Gillens, no Centra. Iffigan Fwisht, Club Oiga is a youth club, but you'd also see Club Nanog in Amini. You have a station Trainach over here, and then Yesh to the right you have the Aenid Foliacta, which is like a leisure centre. Now to a couple of Rodella, so while you shot, it's a small wee town, but there's other wee things. You have a Dryhead here, Dryhead, August Dryhead Ella, August ta Owen the Gulf region Walla, Beckinshiv, Shin Owen, Michael Anish, Tan Fuckler Shin simply Gulyor, but Treoracha Tamigiri Jerry Stocker, who it's the directions I'm looking to get into. So let me show you a list of folklore. So here's some vocab, folks, on Treoracha. Directions, okay? So follow me on this now, and then we'll have a look at the map. Okay, now in dialects, ag braher kahachawil to cheer, depending on where you are in the country, it might be worded a wee bit different, but so you have to be familiar with, you know, couple of doila shah arach, with a couple of different ways to say this. So shah and kiedkyon, che jirakarai, go straight ahead, or go jirakarai, but it's not go as in English. Do you see it there? It's go GABH. So go suasan bohershin, go shiasan bohershin, go up, go down that road, or on trad shin, that street. Toger glachan kied kasu yesh, take the first turn to the right, yesh, or togan kied kasu clay, or the first turn to the left. Now, if you're forever mixing the two up, clay has an L in it for left, okay, that should keep you right. Yesh to the right, clay to the left. Now, as well as seeing cast, sometimes you'll see chunty, turn, chunty yesh, chunty clay, same thing. Che har and dryhead, I mentioned the bridge there a minute ago. Go over the bridge, har and dryhead. Che or go, trasna and asraija, go across the street, or go trasna and woher, across the road, bidger. Shul idro and ulwaragi, walk in the direction of the Ulwaragu, the supermarket. There it is, Shul idro and ulwaragi, or walk towards the post office. Shul idro iffigan fwisht, shul idro and bank, na kibeach, or wherever you're looking to go. So idro is in the direction of idro and ulwaragi, idro iffigan fwisht, idro na skulya. Now up to the right there's some other vocab you're going to come across when you're dealing with Treoracha, directions. Chimple means around, so Chimpelan is a roundabout. Crosswoher is a crossroad. You know, so go where yesh again crosswoher, turn right at the crossroads, or tog an céad shuntu clay, the first turn on the left, again crosswoher. It's saying céad gniver clay it's the first building on the left. It's say on dara fergniv yeshe, it's the second building on the right. So watch out for fergniv, which is building. Feki 2, so if you're told to go up a road, however much of a distance, you will see Feki 2 on bank yesh, you'll see the bank to the right. Feki 2 on Yorlin or clay, you'll see the library to the left. Now, Erangurnial or Erangunya, so in Ulster we would say Erankurnal, down south they would say Erangunya. So maybe a particular shop is in a particular part of the corner. Andara Shoppa clay, second shop on the left. Andara Shoppa yesh, second shop on the right. Or on Triu Shoppa or on Head Shoppa, the first turn or the first shop. Chunty is to turn. Up here we would say chunty, down south they would say cast, but you need to be able to recognise both. They're both totally correct. Chunty yesh, turn to the right, or cas yesh, turn to the right. Egg and Ross Woher at the crossroads. So there's a wee vocab list to do with directions. Watch out for the verbs in particular. Che, because that's when you're being told to go, but you'll also hear go, particularly in Gaeltacht, you go, right? You'll hear tog, and you'll hear glock for take, the first turn, the second turn, or whatever. There it is again. Che is go, there it is again, over the bridge. And then you have shul, so if you're being told to walk somewhere, walk in the direction of shul idro, and that's your directions really, or your instructions, you know, che, go, also go, tog or glock is take, che, go again, and then shul is walk, okay? So if you're being given an instruction, if you've been told what to do, you know, take the first turn, go up the road, whatever, you're going to hear those wee verbs used quite a bit. Okay, so Arkamwij air on Leirskylenish, Leirskylin while you wore. Michael, so Shaw Leirskyle then while you more. This is directions, it's a map of the town, and we're looking to do some Treoracha, some directions. Keep an eye on my laser pointer here. Can you see it? Yeah. So Treoracha sa while you more. We have all our wee buildings. I've gone through those. Just want to go through a bit of vocab. Now watch where I'm at. Ag bun an woher at the bottom of the road. Beckenship. Agus Shaw bar an woher, the top of the road. So when in which Treoracha should, na Treoracha. So if you're being told to go straight ahead, che Treoracha or go Treoracha. You might be told to go up to the top of the road. Che Treoracha go bar nasraja, go bar an woher. You could be asked to take the first turn on the right. Tog or glach an céad casú yesh. Tog or glach an dara casú yesh. Tog or glach an triú casú yesh. Or it could be tog an céad casú clé. Tog an dara casú clé. Right, you'll also hear things like, follow me cursor here, go har and dryhead or chair, har che gamaleshgil har and dryhead, go over the bridge to a couple of dryheads while you shop. Che trasna nasraja, so maybe you're being told to go across the road. Che trasna nasraja or go trasna on woher or hampla. Now walk towards a particular building. So let's say you're on this bridge. Go or che har and dryhead agus shul idro an olwaragi. Walk in the direction of the Olwaragu, and there it is, and you know you're in the right direction. Or shul idro station Ngardi, shul idro and station Treoracha. Walk in the direction of. So you can see up here Treoracha are directions. Idro is in the direction of. Now we don't have any sign of any roads or anything here, but ta Owen are in Wallimore, a Gulfridge Lar and Wallimore. You have an Owen, a river going through it, hence the dryhead. Okay, now you could also be, if they're trying to describe where something is where it's situated, you might hear it's the first building on the left. We had it a minute ago on the list of folklore. On Cade Fergniv, if I was coming this way. On Cade Erdniv Yesh. On Dara Erdniv Yesh. Or if I was coming down this way and I was told to turn left, the first building on the left, on Cade Erdniv Clay. On Dara Erdniv Clay, Shin and Shoppa Edi. On Triú Erdniv Clay, on Tolwaragu, Michael, Kajayala. Eran Gurnil, if you're describing where something is, Egon Gurnil or Eran Gurnil, or Cunha, it's on the corner. Tan Tolwaragu Marhampla, Eran Gurnil, or Eran Gunya, Beckinshiv. So that's the corner. You could also be told, as well as saying on Cade Casu Yesh, the first turn to the right, on Dara Casu Yesh, you could be told the first or second shop on the left. So if I was coming up this way, on Cade Shoppa Yesh, on Dara Shoppa Yesh, on Triú Shoppa Yesh. But in all of this, folks, be really clear about which one's which. Yesh to the right, Clay to the left. You're going to hear the instructions go or che. You're going to hear tog or glach. Okay. You're going to hear shul, because obviously you have to walk down the road, walk down the street. You're going to hear che har and dryhead or go har and dryhead. And you're going to be instructed to shul, to walk. Shul marhampla, go bar and woher, walk to the top of the road. So Shin Treoracha sa Bhaile Mór, those are the directions getting around the town. Keep an eye on that list of folklore and study it for a wee while tonight, alright? My shiv. Biggie my gur my give, slan.